Hey, what's up? I forgot I can use my mic when we're waiting. I was just watching videos of a raccoon playing in a ball pit, so got distracted. I always say this, but I'm legitimately curious. Cat, Rise, and if a hamburger's still here, also glad to see you again, hamburger. How's your get? Oh, that. How's your guys' days going? Oh yeah, I'm legit curious. I'm gonna go put on my hoodie and walk that one off. And we're back. I always choose to do something before stream, then I get distracted. Bad habit. Jeez, we got 4 people here. It's Art Friday, I guess. Jeez. I'm so excited to work on the... I'm really feeling this one. I'm really excited. I mean, it's gonna be the toughest thing we've done yet, though. All good. Took a 2-day break from drawing. I return to the grind tomorrow. All of my time is being spent on Genshin. You are addicted, cat. Oh, no. Okay, no. Good to hear. A break every so often. I mean, I took, you know, a mandatory 2-day break from going to the gym because I lost my bike. So we will return tomorrow with a fiercity towards our respective hobbies. Can't wait to... Also, yeah, the newest Pitbull that you drew, really, like, exceptionally great. Like, you're showing a ridiculous amount of improvement. It's almost insane. Like, let me go check it out again. Oh yeah, also, yeah, we talked last stream. Do you want us to critique either of them? I'm cool with doing that for maybe 15-20 minutes before we get back to our whatever it's called, Cougar Construction. Your call though. But you definitely are getting a hang of it. It's very, your forms are crazy improving. Ow. I just hit my head on my head. No, my hand. I'm also, once again, I didn't get enough sleep the other night. I've been doing better. I got 7 hours, so just it was not enough to work off the deficit that we've been operating on. So I've been like slurring my speech a lot and stuff. It's a bit rough. I think it's my best one yet. Yeah, critique if you're cool with it. Okay, awesome. When you're cool with me putting it on stream and everything, because we'll do that right after the warm-up then. I'm always going to ask. I know it's pedantic. I know it's maybe annoying, but I'm always going to ask because I don't want to ever put something on stream that someone wasn't okay with. And I agree. That one is one of your best. It's the most symmetric. Shows all the hallmark of someone who is observational skills are growing. And hello, everybody. Sorry, I was looking at my stream, which has the delay. So I'm not sure how many seconds ago the stream actually started. But hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently Friday, the 18th. Oh my God, it's the 18th. 7:30 p.m. CST, as we usually do it. Wonderful day today. Yeah, pretty good day. I just can't wait to have my bike back. That's like my main. I miss it a lot, and my music just stopped. Don't do that. Now my music isn't playing. Hello, YouTube. Interesting. Anyways, I'm going to though. I'm going to. I know it's a pedantic, but I always want to make sure. I know people are, you know, sensitive isn't the right word, because, you know, being protective of your art and something personal to you, that is not necessarily sensitivity, right? Well, I'll always ask. I'm gonna make it a habit. I never want to do that to anybody. But yeah, so hope you're having a good one, everybody. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but it's slowly getting better, and we're getting used to the craziness of school. And then only about 6 weeks. Yeah, 6-7 weeks from now we'll be done. Jeez. Technically 7. Yeah, because 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and half of 17. So about 7 weeks, 6.5 weeks left. Wow. Jeez. A lot to do in these upcoming weeks, but I think the number one thing we should do right now is do something that we love. And that thing is, oh, wrong timer. That thing is going to be drawing, everybody. So let's get to it. Do what's important in the day. Also going to turn off my phone because distractions, it never makes me happy when I look at it. Gotta get rid of that thing. Cool, let's get started. Oh, wait, you need my chat over. One day I'll have a setup that makes sense. Cool. Nice, okay. So yeah, we already asked Kat maybe if Rise comes back. I think Rise just popped in really quickly to say hi. But if he comes back, we'll ask him how his day's going. Yeah. Not really much to report on. Trying our hardest, doing our best, waking up every day, making that daily choice of self-cultivation. It ain't easy, but we're getting used to it. Drinking our water and such. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. That's a bit too parallel. Move it up just a tiniest bit. It felt very wobbly. I don't know what's going on. I am kind of blaming the hoodie, but I'm going to wear the hoodie because I want to feel comfy. Yeah. Also going to hide my YouTube retention graph that always distracts me. One thing I've noticed. Okay, this is gonna get kind of deep all of a sudden. I wanted to talk. I remembered I wanted to talk about this on stream, but I didn't. Or like I didn't remember. I've noticed I kind of got screwed. In terms of my mindset with engineering. My first introduction to engineering was through a robotics team where, sadly, the culture was if you don't spend every waking hour working on it, then your worth as a person is devalued, right? And it's this toxic indirect way. It's not someone saying you pointing and going up to you and saying you're worthless, but your work will be disregarded because you're not working as hard as someone else. You could have the same, if not better quality work than others, yet if you're not working hard, putting the crazy, ridiculous hours and consuming yourself with work in every sense of the word, then you're not important on the team and you are a lazy and bad person. This is a bit of hyperbole, but it's what I'm starting to recognize that my mindset was at while on this team. And that's transferred to my modern mindset of how I treat work in engineering. Obviously, I've fought off a lot of the more subtle, or more extreme, I should say, sorry. Ideas of that. But this semester, that's really been challenged. Because I've realized how untrue a lot of it is. I realized that I that's the thing, I've never projected this onto anybody. Like, I fully recognized how important people are as friends, as family, as individual contributors to our experience and their individual people. But in engineering, I've always seen myself as an exception to this. And so, this semester though, I've realized like I've taken a step back. And while I love, like I'll say it every day, I love making things, and I especially love software engineering and still parts of mechanical engineering, the culture that exists disappoints me. I hate using the term rat race because it's a bit edgy, but that's what I've seen it as. And this major reconsideration came about when I found myself echoing the sentiments of my mentors who had this very toxic mentality of, oh, you're not working over the weekend? Then do you actually even care? Are you just a lazy and bad person? That, now, once again, they didn't actually say this. They're actually pretty good people, but that was definitely the unspoken rule. And so today, in fact, I mean, I've been thinking about this for a while, but today specifically, there's a member on my team who said, oh yeah, I just don't want to work on this over the weekend too much because, you know, I don't want to make this project my life for our software engineering project. And my initial internal response was, oh, I guess he just doesn't care then. Like, he doesn't want to work as hard as us. But then I realized that's not true. In the exact same way that, you know, I wanted to be an effectual engineer and I put my life into learning these things, he's done the same, just at a different degree. And he's maintained his personal life as the most important thing, something I've strived to attempt to do. And so I've realized that, you know, I might have gotten just a bad introductory experience to engineering. I never want to echo those sentiments of not really self-worth, but, you know, this is how you should treat work and how you should view work. Like, there is the truth that at the end of the day, code has to get written. You know, mouths have to be fed. But there has to be a better way than working over the weekends, working while we're eating, you know, cutting my social lunches into 5 to 10 minute, eat as fast as I can so I can get back to work. That's not the right way. So that's kind of my mindset right now. I'm going to make a video accompanying my video on habits about workaholism and all that, but I have a lot more to learn, and I never want to make a video for you guys that I don't believe in. I'm gonna take my hoodie off because I swear it's impeding me. And in terms of the website, we haven't been able to work on it at all this semester, which sucks. I literally have on my whiteboard, it says TBC object to component. It's a React thing. I wrote that like a couple days before school started because I wanted to work on it and I was struggling to. And I really want to work on a website. And I mean, that's the thing, is this semester I've learned a lot about development, and I do want to redesign a lot of the website. Thankfully, weirdly enough, the website has very little code. It's React, so things just kind of work, right? But that means it makes it easier for me to rewrite things and redesign things. And so we're going to do that. Like I said, I want to make at least the lesson 3 and 4 video and the website over the winter, but if it's just a lesson 3 video on the website, I'm okay with that. Because I'm super shaky, I don't know why. It would be really lucky if I could work on a bit of the website within the coming weeks, but I severely doubt it. That's the thing, I'm planning on just staying at home this winter. Usually I'm like, oh, I want to go to like maybe my family and I get a hotel like somewhere else in the state, you know, like a city a couple miles away. But I'm vetoing any traveling. And I'm also gonna make, in the winters I've realized I do sometimes burn myself out, or just anytime I have a break, because I just want to make stuff. And it's weirdly kind of the opposite of school. I don't feel pressure to make anything, but I just want to make stuff. And so I burn myself out because I overwork myself trying to get things done. Not out of any sense of like, oh, I hate what I'm doing, but instead like, I want to make faster. So limiting myself, ironically, is very important. I think I'm gonna make the lesson 3 video script soon. I'm gonna finish it. And then how I'll divide up my days during winter is my friends and I are probably gonna want to set up a Minecraft server, so we're gonna do that. So what I'll do is like I'll wake up in the mornings, I'll do a lot of my code, probably until lunch or a bit after lunch, and then we'll work on the lesson video, and then I'll go to the gym. Or I may go to the gym in the morning. I do like morning gym rather than afternoon gym. And then I'll make dinner, and then I'll stream and play video games with my friends at the end of the day. Yikes. I do have online school over the winter as well, so we'll see. We're picking up some more classes. Feeling a bit better with my lines. We're gonna do maybe a couple more planes. We haven't drawn a lot, so we'll do this, and then we'll go look at Cat's critique of the Pitbull, and then we'll return to our Cougar. Thanks. Oh, the website's gonna be so fun once we release it. I'm rushing a bit though, let's slow down. This winter will be kind of one of my last free breaks I have. So I'll probably have to move this summer to go work somewhere. Now, I promise you guys I'm going to stream this summer. I mean, there's no reason not to. seems so shaky. I don't know why. Do some sausages and more ellipses, and then I'll call it a warm up. Then it is Friday, so you get to kind of hang out. Oh my god, I can't wait to sleep in tomorrow. Oh, Robin is really cool. I don't know why she has the cowboy hat in Alabasta, but hey, shout out. I'm trying to think of Robin's best outfit. Why did I make that so flat? Yo, what am I doing? Well, now we can kind of make it like it's coming at us, and then like kind of really to the sides of the degree right here would be. Okay, Kat, actually be careful looking up pictures of Robin, because there's some major spoilers ahead, and I actually recommend you don't do that. I say you should wait. I think the one that's most notable, let me look it up real quick. I think it's the post time skip outfit that she has. Let me double check though. And I'm gonna look it up. Don't you look it up. Oh, never mind. That is, whoa, that is not, don't, no, don't do that. What in the world was I thinking? Ah, yeah, okay, this one, but is that really what she was wearing? I remember the sunglasses, and she looked awesome, but that is ridiculous. Yeah, the all-white cowboy hat does go pretty hard. Skypea? Oh, I forgot she went to Skypea. Oh, Robin's so cool, man. What a legend. Quite literally. Oh wait, I can't spoil anything yet. Ah, oh, dang it. That was about it. She has another name that she goes by, Kat, and that would have been a pretty rough spoiler, but don't worry, I'm censoring myself. Robin's a really cool character. Why am I so shaky? Oh god, my eyes, they're so dry. It's getting cold enough to where like my fan is just drying out my eyes. I'm blinking a lot. Do I need the streamer eye drops? Is that where we're at? Oh, okay. Decent warm-up, still shaky, and I don't know why. Let's go look at Cat's Construction. We'll limit ourselves not to yap too much. And then, and plus there's not really much to critique. Did a wonderful job. And yeah, but first everybody, please take a big old sip of your water. Treat yourself right this Friday. Yeah, here, give me a second. Once again, shout out to whoever invented water. Okay. Let's create a new scene. Drop Cat stuff in here. I'm gonna be using your most recent one, Cat, if you're cool with that. Roll. Boom. Cool. Okay, so yeah, this one, it's getting to the point where like there's only so much I can recommend. So, take that with a grain of salt though. But likeness is there. We're now to the point where that's a major benefit of what we're doing. So these are going to be a bit nittier and grittier critiques. So, you know, take them with a grain of salt at some point, right? But yeah, so starting off, once again, for the actual, you know, picture, try to avoid ones with watermarks because there's a lot of cool forms that can happen down here, especially with the leg. It obscures it because like you can see the leg goes deep over here. Yep, Pitbull's a great choice because there's a lot of musculature and form that you can add. You just have to be careful about how you apply it. So we'll start, I guess, from the top down. You have your head form right here, which is very nice, and you did a wonderful job. I think this is definitely your best drawing on the surface one. And you nailed it pretty dang good on the head, quite literally, right? With that degree, you're treating it like it's all, you know, on the surface, and these are great circles. So amazing job there. As for the ears, let's see, how would I do this? This is actually behind the form, right? We can see this line here. So it connecting could maybe be out of here, and it's a bit tricky how we do this. Be something like that, and then form up here, the sort maybe, I'm not sure. This one we can actually visualize a form on top, like this, and then this form's going to be behind the eyes, so you wouldn't be able to see that line. As for over here, looks like you gave a nice form here to land it. Yeah, so you can't see this because of the side of the head. But you still did obey your construction though, so good job. It was 3D. Now proportionality, we don't really care, but just remember that you have your shapes. So this is more triangular at the end of the day, right? And over here, this is more, you know, rectangular, specifically because of this corner right here. But overall, I think you still did a wonderful job, especially on this ear. I don't necessarily know what this form is entirely, but I think other than that, you did a good job connecting it to the head right there. Let's look at this mouth. Wonderful job buttressing it right here. And you did a pretty darn good job right here, putting on top of the form. See that? Good. So I'm not sure entirely what this line is right here. Remember, we have to be symmetric, so this shape right here should be this shape over here, right? And we want those planes to be somewhat, you know, obeying what we put on there. And so this would be, oh, so here's your footprint, and so our line would go like this probably. Oh, maybe that's right here. Okay, I'm kind of seeing what you're putting down, because this would be more correct, right? Yeah, just a practice of, you know, making this form, because yeah, I see this line, and that's kind of what I see. I'm not sure if that's what the plane you're going for in the front, but looking at this, we have our bridge of the nose, a slightly, you know, be over here like that, and then very flat, right? Probably. this is how to construct this probably. And we got those big old jowls. So we have the nose on front. So yeah, mine's actually not too symmetric. Then we got the big old jowls, which then buttress quite nicely here. And then you can decide how you want to intercept that. Ooh. So to kind of recap so far, you've done a wonderful job. I think just shapes, understanding your shapes is a big part. So, you know, what do we want to achieve here? We want this to be triangular. And so we want our shapes to fit this triangular, or, you know, our 3D forms to fit this triangular objective. Then here being more explicit with our plane. Your plane was good, but we do have some asymmetry here. So we put this center line here to help us know what's in the center. So everything over here should mirror everything over here, right? So this side will be longer because we can see more of you know, more of this face. So that is true, but this is just a bit too short. I would have maybe done something like this, and it would actually be flatter like this. Yeah, muzzle construction is probably the hardest part, if not just the face, but the entire thing. And I think you still nailed it here. And symmetry of form, because like there's this form that you have right here. I guess this is the one you're using right here, which is pretty good. And your eyes, you did a wonderful job. Let's just make sure you did a good job right here of wrapping it around the form, and especially right here. I didn't even notice. But right here, you just kind of put the brown front. So remember, we want to be like this. If we look at the actual dog, we can see we have the eye here. And then we have an extra special amount of mass up here. And this goes around the form. Then there's still some mass kind of back there. And this one is definitely inset. Kind of goes up here. Yeah, something of the sort. It's like how we have 3 masses, because like I'm seeing this and this as separate things. But still, wonderful job on the face. I think just proportionally the eyes could be a bit smaller, but meh. I mean, they still look great. You did a wonderful job 3D wise. As for this circle, even though this is just to help you, remember this, it has to adhere to this, right? So that means this circle needs to be a bit broader. Or, I mean, it could still be that circle, but the degree needs to decrease, right? Because remember, the further away, you know, if we were looking like this somehow extended over here like a tube, right? Then we'd eventually see this degree, right? If it was turning away from us. But it's not. It's a sphere. So that means this degree, if anything, will be very narrow over here. Going into the body, great work with the rib cage. I would just recommend maybe adding a center line to help you out with symmetry. As for the neck, there's a pretty explicit connection here. And you did do a tube, and your degree is actually very correct. Good job. But personally, I would just do maybe a bit of an extension and then drape it over the form. That's just me. I still think you did a wonderful job. So all of this is just wonderful. You've shown so much improvement. As for the arms, let's see what's going on here. So we have this form, and then this kind of forearm, very muscular. And then we have this weird joint. So I would actually do this as a box, personally. This. Kind of like the scorpion construction you. And then we can add our toesies to it. Some sort of form or fashion. Hey, what's up, Rise? Doing some cat review, and then we're going to be over here. So yeah, as for this though, we want to show that it intersects the rib cage, kind of probably like this. At some point, it goes in. So over here, while you did do a form, remember we want to be doing sausage forms. That's the goal here. While a bit limiting, it gives a lot of gesture. This arm isn't just going straight down; it's going to the, you know, we have the curve this way to be dramatic, and then this one kind of tapers at both ends, right? So how we would redo this is something like this here, and then we'd know it would intersect our ribcage form. So more sausage form. And then this cylinder form, once again, symmetry, right? So I'm not entirely sure the use of these, if this is just on the surface or, you know, what's entirely happening. with this and this, but generally what we want to do here is we just want more overlap. Now into the main body. Wow, your paws are great. Look at that. That is actually a solid form. I think you did a good job there. Nice, wonderful. Let's see. So for the main torso, this is a pitfall that many people I've seen in the critiques. I would recommend after this just go to look at lesson 5 critiques. A lot of people just slap a form on here because Uncomfy told us to do the dip, right? And so a lot of people are just like, oh, well, now we need to add our form to the dip. But they do just a singular form. And, well, this is good. And it, demonstrate that there's some mass back here. We want it to be sitting on the form. Very smooth. And we're going to climb up the leg here. And then maybe this swings over. And then, maybe not as dramatic as that, but, something of this sort. We don't want just a singular, somewhat random form. And this, now it's actually important to start paying attention to muscles. So this is still a part of what I would consider like the pectoral / arm of the dog. So this form right here could actually be part of the arm poking out or like some joint of that, right? So while this is correct, let's start. Oh, wow. Look at that. Great intersection right here. Wonderful. Good stuff. You're trying to add, more mass to the neck. What I could picture this as is we have our, neck right here. And if we wanted to add mass, it would kind of drape right here and then over the form. So something like this. Right. So something like this. Here would be our intersection. And then as for the back, that would happen behind this muscle, right? So it's kind of happening over here, and then... And this actually would really wrap around, because we had like a contour of the torso, it would be like this. This is the importance of those center lines and stuff. It helps you gauge the doggy. So yeah, this would be sitting... One more. Something, I don't know. Yeah, that's a hard one. Anyways, wonderful job though. You are adding forms and they're wrapping around pretty dang good. So now the objective is just to make them feel like they're actually sitting there, right? This is kind of the purpose of the organic intersection challenge, is now that we can put forms on top of each other believably, it's making them feel like gravity is now affecting them. That was a terrible example. I'm just not on it today. Wait, I want to redeem myself. There we go. I feel better about that one. My ego has been redeemed. Yeah, Rise, I meant to, if you're still here, I meant to ask earlier, how's your day going, man? Something of the sort. Excellent, though. You're showing so much improvement. And then finally onto the leg. Once paws are great. Oh, wait, cat. No subtractive construction. Actually, you did a pretty... I like this plane that you did right here. Very good. I didn't notice that before. I'm sorry if I said that we should have done a box here, but you did a great job with that. This is subtractive, because from what I can see, it looks like you made a box and then you cut into it with these forms. These forms are really good, just we don't do subtractive, right? What we're going to be doing is we're going on top of the box, right? Good to hear. So yeah, we're sitting on the box, maybe going down, having this sharp thing. And then looking at this, oh wow, okay, so we're really looking at this paw. So we're gonna see, if we break it into planes, right, we're gonna see this plane really coming towards us, and then it's gonna get foreshortened because it's disappearing into the distance, right? So we're gonna see this, and then we could probably have this, and then another sausage form like this, and then that can go into the leg mass, possibly intersect right here. Or actually, you can see a very high degree of intersection right here because we're looking down at it. And then the toesies, I did this a bit high, but something of the sort. So yeah, making sure we're just paying attention to those planes. But still, wonderful freaking job. You're getting to the point where like I can't really offer too much. This form right here for the bottom of the belly, once again, we want to, it's not going to exist purely like this. We want to kind of wrap it around our torso, and then maybe, you know, right, this feels a bit more believable than doing a oblate spheroid, right? So getting more comfortable with some crazy forms. Yeah, you did a wonderful job here. You're showing crazy improvement. There's only so much I can say. So to conclude, right, one, going to the ears. So overall shape, consider the overall shape. Remember, it's a 2D thing that we have to describe with 3D objects. So what pairs of 3D objects can we put together to end up having this overall shape to them, right? Silhouette / negative spaces. Number 2, which was the side of the face, is just breaking, and this kind of happened other times, is looking at planes before complex forms. So this, you kind of saw me doing this the other day with my Cougar Construction. Is sure, this is like very complicated, like look at everything that's going on here, right? But now we can just break it into planes. Same thing here. We know what plane we're going to see if this were a box. So ask yourself, if something's super complex, just, you know, what if it were a box, right? Okay. My OCD. Come on. Yeah, okay. And then complex draping organic forms. So draping our forms around it. We don't want these, you know, kind of stiff, gravity-defying ones. We want these very gentle wrapping. See how I'm wrapping around most of this, right? And then finally, last but not least, is symmetry. So using our symmetry lines to help gauge what should go where. So if this is the center of our facial form, right, then we know the sockets for the eyes have to share some kind of relationship. If this distance right here, sure, this distance will be smaller, but only to a degree, right? Meanwhile, if like the dog were looking, oh, that's terrible. If the dog were looking to the side a lot more, then we would know, okay, if the eye is right here, right, then this one is going to be much smaller and much more, you know, chopped up, this distance compared to this distance. So yep, our symmetry line can help us in situations like this, because now we know, okay, the arm is this far, so this arm is going to be over here, or something of the sort. Oh, and then, or sausage forms. Use more sausage forms. Oh, gee, goodness. Use more sausage forms. Especially for the legs, because this cylinder, while true, a sausage form would explain the gesture here much better, and that's what Comfy and Dio wants us to do. So yeah, cool. That's everything, but you've hopefully the bug arc helped, because you are clearly showing some improvement. Oh yeah, no more subtraction. No subtraction. Yeah, we saw it on the paw right there. I caught you. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm kind of seeing it right here too. Remember, we want to be drawing over the form. Wow, that was terrible. So we would actually be doing it like this, because it kind of wraps over both sides, but this one right here is going to sit on top of the form, go down, and then out. And then also love the intersections that you drew on the nails. Great job there. So, okay, hopefully these points helped. We're actually going to take a BRB real quick, and then we'll get into our drawing of the night. So be right back, everybody. Oh, geez. I don't want to say this. Okay, be right back. And we're back. Ugh. Sorry, I also put my hoodie on. I'm gonna take another sip of water, because why not? Lots of yapping. Yeah, sorry, I kind of asked and then glazed over it, Rise, but good to hear that you're having a good Friday. That's what they're for, being good. Yeah, let's set our timer. Start talking about our awesome Cougar. We're going to finish the head construction today, or, you know, like, the head breakdown today, I should say. This is turning out to be like the same workload as the Tiger Construction, but the Tiger Construction was like the first win after the bug construction arc, so I closed Pure Rough because I'm silly and goofy. Cougar. Cool. So yeah, we left off here yesterday. Let's return to it. Oh wait, hour and 10 minutes. We're already going to be pretty over time today, so. Oh, only by like 20 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, conservatively. Who cares about time though? We're gonna have fun. Cool, so yeah, we did this breakdown of the Cougar, and I'm gonna kind of like reset my mind. I'm not gonna look at our existing head placement, because I realized today, so much of the head, like, it's complex. That's the best way to put it. We have like this, you know, we have this form right here, and then how long the nose is kills me. I don't believe in this line. Such an interesting position for that. Yikes. This is the part where I go quiet trying to figure it out. That's like how you can tell I'm actually focused, is when I just shut up. Damn. Oh, I lost my red color. Bro, no. Red is such a hard color to make. Okay. We have to pull out the here, right. This is how you know we're going nuclear. This isn't a true side profile, you can kind of see the other side of the nose. But it should be hopefully good enough for what we want to do here. Trying to like, if this was simplified, you know? The roundedness of this is very misleading. There's definitely like an upper part and a lower part to this. There's a part where, you know, this plane that's a bit flatter, we can like, you know, if you're like drop some water on it, it would flow down this way. To this one where it would just like immediately flow down, right? I'm just having fun tracing. Hmm. Can you make these lines parallel? It's this part that kills me. Trying to use like landmarks to help me estimate where a lot of these things are. It's not necessarily going to plan, but What is going on? I think, yeah, I need to start like externalizing, I don't know, talking about my process, because, you know, well, it helps, but I'm trying to use, you know, I know that there will be a line for the nose. You know, you could draw a line through here, and that's kind of like the plane of the face, right? So if you were to draw like an infinitely long plane from here to the chin, up and down, right? This is the plane of the face. And then I tried using the back corners of the eyes to gauge a plane. We know that this swings around. I just feel like it's going to be flat over here and then start turning a lot right there. Because then I tried drawing the midline to help me. And I guess it's kind of hurting me because I'm imagining this plane being flat, but in reality it's kind of pointing out. So yeah, we know the center line. So that means this line is kind of misleading. My head is like fully sideways. I just realized, like in real life. I've never played one and I don't really know what they're about. Well, yeah, I just know it like involves paying for stuff. I think games are dangerous. But they can be, sorry, games can be dangerous. Games are fun, right? But when real life money is invested into it, it can become, has a high probability of being used in dangerous ways. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate gacha games. I've never played one. I can't really make a good qualification of one, but I mean, a lot of people play them, so they gotta be fun somehow. I think, okay, I realized part of the issue. I'm operating on top of here, but now I'm in this plane, the front plane, so I can't be going like, if I'm gonna go right here, then I need to be flat over here as well, but that's not technically true, which is what we did yesterday when we realized we need to move this thing back now. So we're going to take this and we're going to move it back a bit. Trying to get my brain to recognize the plane in here. God, this is so difficult, guys. I wish there was just like an answer, like I could just check the answer at this point. Really? I've not seen it. Isn't Zenless Zone Zero, isn't that one? I've seen my friends play that. I really like the animation for that one. We need more references. I'm determined. I'm feeling a bit down, but we'll figure this one out. A little bit of tongue. I don't need AI generated cougars, thank you. What's with all of these AI generated ones? Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Who knew cougars would be so hard to draw? Ah, I gotcha. Look at that. Like the shoe bill picture. Yeah, these are the... And chat is dead today. I'm guessing everyone's busy. Yeah, and also my streams just haven't been that fun to watch. I wouldn't blame people if they're... Plus it's Friday. They're probably out partying or something. I don't know. Hope they're doing something that they love though, that's for sure. Or maybe there's billions of people watching and they're all working super hard, even though I can see who's watching. There's only one person. But it's we aren't really here for the views. I hope people are out. There's one, there are many nights in Portugal that I loved, but one night that I kind of am remembering right now. I went out with the friends to my hostel, and they went out to, I don't drink, but they were getting glühwein and or glühwein, whatever you want to say, I don't know. And we got Pastellanata, and we sat around like these very weirdly sticky benches, and we drank, we ate, we talked, and I hope people are doing that tonight. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know, I'd like to imagine that everyone is with their families or friends or something of the sort on this Friday and just enjoying it. I don't know what to do for this plane right here. Yeah, and to be like, Kavel, why have you spent 3 hours just dissecting this? That'd be funny. No one would believe me. I'm hoping that this is me thinking I'm so self-important because I'm a streamer. But it'd be cool if Uncomfy and I could get together and do like the lesson 7 critique. Like if we could have a not a one-on-one necessarily, but kind of like what Uncomfy did with Stu, even though that's a completely different situation. I'm just like a random guy on the internet streaming, you know, but like a Q&A almost to talk about Drawbox or something of the sort. I'd really appreciate something like that. Not as like a, I deserve it, I'm a popular streamer. 1, that I'm not. 2, I don't. But 3, I really love the Drawbox curriculum, and I would love to spread the message, you know. But anyways, So we have a good shape going here. It's just transferring this now. So we could stop worrying about this. And now we could actually, what we can do is we can take an existing side profile. Let's see if I can find a better side profile. I don't think one exists. It would be cool if we had like a Soko or a Mickey, another Mickey cameo. That'd be cool. Mickey's such a cool person. And oh my god, Soko's recent drawings, I actually want as a book. I want to learn, like, when there's like that magical bird, it kind of looks like, it looked like a, and forgive me for my pronunciation, but like Quetzalcoatl. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But like with the one and the night and the story and the, oh my god, I love it so much. Soko really did something magical with that, and I was super impressed. So we have oh wow. Well, hey, now you're here. You're clearly working hard and making a difference, so that's really good to hear. And I'm sorry. Yeah, it's always strenuous and difficult art self journey, but hey, we're in Drawbox now. I did kind of have this, but now seeing it from this angle. Slowly getting used to it. This one's a bit more tilted towards us just because it's so hard to manage all that. It's just I do want to kind of... That's much deeper though. Actually isn't. And this does go. Even though I drew it like this. Whoa, that kind of snapped. Or clicked. That's a better word. I'm gonna snap. That is looking somewhat coherent. It hurts my brain. We wouldn't see the thing here, I guess. Or yeah, given this one, it'd be like right here, like barely noticeable, but it's down there. Yep. Yeah, let's try to apply this over here. I'm slowly getting it. We're slowly. It's tough. Establishing this plane is it though, and I think this shape. I wish. Can we have like a front? Okay, this one's a bit more. That one's looking down. Let's try applying it here, and then this is kind of like the test if that's the right shape in general. This is like pretty straight up and down, but we're. Just this makes it look okay. We just have to know that this is flat, and I that's where my brain kind of messes me up. And then we go out, and then we go down. Not that far. Trying to be symmetric yet obedient to the form that's in front of us. Alrighty, let's try again. Definitely a hard construction. Some lucky green. Ah, give me my music back, YouTube. Take a big sip of water before we do this for good luck. I think I would be super extra lost without Drawbox, because I would not have a hobby as enjoyable as this. I'd just be playing video games, which were fun, but they eventually just kind of faded. And it's a not fun feeling. I mean, I still love playing video games with my friends, but not as much as I love drawing. I wish I had a face cam. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to use it. Because my head is just... I've been like sideways this entire time. It's like Mario Kart when you like flip your whole body. I just really want to emphasize this. That's it, guys. We did it. Oof. I'm like a dog just tilting my head back and forth. I don't know why I'm fixating on that fact. It's just, you gotta see it from all angles, you know? This is I really want to emphasize that there's more of a curve here. After Robux, I'm gonna dive deep into anatomy. I'll start dipping my toes in the cylinder challenge. Sorry, I read that weird. Cool. Yeah, cylinder challenge is definitely a good, like, time to not reset, but start evaluating what else you want to do. What else are you gonna do? Draw more cylinders? That seems very weird. Because this seems symmetrical. These two, like, if you were to ignore everything here, but this seems like this plane needs to be rotated like this, like out here, to be symmetric. That makes it worse. This is kind of cheating what I'm about to do. The center line wasn't right, so I changed it. Huge, yeah. What do you think you're gonna do to study for figure drawing? Like overall, not necessarily. I mean, for the 250 cylinder challenge as well, but what do you think afterwards you're gonna go to? Gesture drawing first for a long while, then finally construction. Gotcha. Do you think you're going to go to like Proco, New Masters, or are you just going to self-study? Oh geez, I realized I wasn't even like looking at the cat anymore. That's kind of like under the surface. We're gonna have our brow form over that. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, cool. This is like, I feel the exact same way when I did the tiger, which is like, it's racking my brain, but I feel so accomplished for doing it. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud that we were able to discover this, guys. I think I want to call it here. Like, my brain hurts enough. I'm tired enough. Yeah, we have 10 minutes left, but the stream is 1:38. Yeah, we'll do some brow. Wow, we really went into like a rabbit hole over here. Self-study plus I have Discord. I'm going to write down a list of stuff I'm going to do in a first set of dates. Cool. Surface. Oh, geez. Whoa. See that? Eh. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Oh, this is all one line. Dang it, Kev. My dad says he's saying, dang it, Kev, damn it, Kev. I did have the pivotal learning experience that any child has, where the holding the flashlight. My dad still does that to me. Yeah, when I went home for break, he was repairing a car. He's like, hey, could you like pull this up? It was part of like installing a chair. He's like, could you pull this up while I tuck something under it? And I'm like, sure. And like I start pulling it and it's like not budging. And he's like, no, do it like this. And he just does it. He's like, okay, thanks for help. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, because this goes lower. So about right here. Which means this line goes that. For all three forms, people. No, no. I can't access that. Dang it. Gonna go plan ahead so I don't get... Yeah. I personally just don't know what I'm doing. I'm definitely gonna be going to Proco, or sorry, New Masters. This line is the one that's gonna go up there. I'm gonna draw through my form here, but probably not on... Probably not in the actual drawing. This plane does seem a bit too out, but then oh, whoa. What the heck? Oh wait, it's because this is a sub-drawing of that. I always thought that was a glitch, but I guess that's just this doing that. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. Okay. We can separate them. Who cares? Yeah, let's do those brows. I'm just gonna make another copy of this. Probably shouldn't have done that in purple. Should have been a high contrast, but we have like this form. It's more triangular. Let me kind of raise it a tiny bit. It swings under, right? It's not like a narrow eye. The eye is very open. Yeah, it just goes like this. So. So this is that form extended, right? We're going against the form over here. I think we should go underneath. Like that. This just doesn't make the eye, so we'll have to move the eye forward or something. Or we can move. No. Yeah. Cool. Okay, one more minute. I think we're good. So yeah, extremely successful today, guys. We did a lot. Wow. And I hate to have a fourth stream. Oh my god, it's gonna be part 4 and we're still on pure ref. But I'm happy. I'm very excited. We're laying out the steps, and not necessarily it's gonna go smoothly. I mean, we have the most complicated construction waiting for us. Oh my god. This is gonna be so difficult. But oh my god, this is gonna be so tough. So yeah, we'll have to. I think it's best to do these 3 forms, not the hump, but the head, the rib cage, and the waist. Then do the planes of the face before we do anything else, because otherwise we're gonna get so crazy confused. It's gonna be awful. So yeah, okay. Yeah, extremely successful day. This is gonna be one heck of a construction, but I can't wait to do it with you guys. Thank you, Cat, for sticking by. You know, my streams, watching me just trace a cat and go for like an hour and a half probably isn't the most fun, but thank you for sticking by. Thank you, Rise. I think did Delano yes, Delano did stop by. And then I don't think Dazzling was here, but we did have Hamburger here. So thank you anybody who's watching now in the future, whenever. Hope you enjoyed your Friday, and I hope you enjoy your guys' weekend. We'll be streaming same time, same place tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have pen to paper pretty soon. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. It really means a lot that I get to stream every night and have some awesome people step by. It's one of my favorite parts of most days. So yeah, thank you. I know that's like the 4th time I've said it, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it again. I'm trying really hard not to. Bye for now. Thank you guys. Oh shoot, okay, whatever, bye. Oh shoot, wait, oh, okay, that was me saying thank you. I suck at this. Whatever, see you guys. Thanks.